Welcome to this 12th tutorial on 885 programming, and in this tutorial we will see certain commands which will operate on 16-bit data in 885 microprocessor. Although there are a number of commands which operate on 8-bit data, but there are certain commands which operate on 16-bit data also in case we may require it in some programs. So on the left side we have commands that operate on 8-bit data, and on the right side their equivalents for 16-bit data are given. So first point to note is that in case of 8-bit operations, the default register is accumulator, where the result of all the calculations will be stored, and similarly in the case of 16-bit operations, the default register will be HL pair. So the result of every calculation of 16-bit will be stored in HL pair by default. Similarly, now let us begin with this first command mvi r, data. We are aware that this will move a data of 8 bits into the specified register R. This R can be anything A, B, C, D, E, H, L. And for the 16-bit operations, we have this command lxi rp and data. So this data will be of 16 bits and it can be moved into the register pair rp. Now what can be this register pair? For orange letters, this can be HL, BC, DE and SP. So this is a command which is similar to mvi. Now this LDA address is a command which is used to load accumulator. LD is for load and A is for accumulator, and it will load the accumulator with the data which is present at the given address, which is given immediately after this LDA command. So now this is not exactly an equivalent command to that, but what is the problem with this command is we have seen that earlier also, that this address has to be written and it cannot be changed during the program. If you want to load something else in the accumulator, LDA command has to be written again, and then this address has to be specified again in the code. We cannot increment or decrement this address because it is typed there. So to remove that difficulty, this command is there, LDAX and register pair. So in this register pair, which is specified in green color, BC or DE pair, you just keep the address and use this command LDAX. So it will load accumulator with the data which is present at the address stored in this register pair. Similarly, STA and STX commands are there for storing it into the specified memory locations. Now add R is a command which will add the data in the register R, which can be any of the registers A, B, C, D, E, H, L or M, and it will add the data with accumulator and store the result in accumulator. So the equivalent command for 16-bit operations is DAD, and it will add the register pair which is in orange here, that is HL, BC, DE and SP, to HL and store the result in HL again. So HL is the register which will store the results of operations in 16-bit data. For INR R command, INR will increment and DCR R will decrement the specified register, and the equivalent command here is INX RP and DCX RP. So these are certain useful commands. This is not an exhaustive list. There are many other commands also. There are a total of 47 commands in 885 microprocessor. So as soon as we move on through this course, we will learn them through some programs only. So this is all for today's tutorial, and please keep watching our channel and subscribe to our channel for more updates.